Hi, I'm Ben from Sundowner RV. Today we're going to have a look at our brand new Hilltop Misty caravan. Misty, you might say, what's a Misty? Well, Misty is wow. It's wow, it's Bernie's design. He's sort of put it together. It's a Grampian, but it hasn't got the Grampian bathroom. It's sort of a combination of several of our existing models to come up with something that, from Bernie's point of view, has got everything that he wants and none of the things that he doesn't want. So, and it's come up really good. So well done to you, and well done to Hilltop as well for the way they built it. It's an awesome caravan. So we're just going to have a quick look around. I'm going to show you the inside first. That's really the wow factor. This one's been built as more of an off-road van with independent suspension than our standard van, and we'll have a look at all of that in a minute. But first of all, let's go inside. Now, being Bernie's brand new van, shoes have to come off, so excuse me. Boots off, I've been told. Okay, leave them at the door, and in we go. So, in you come. I'll let you have a quick look around, and then I'll show you the features and the benefits. I'm going to close the door to keep it nice and quiet in here, because we're in a showroom and workshop. Okay, so as you can see, it's got the queen bed at the front, which is fairly standard in most of our Hilltops. And then what we've done here is we've done an L-shaped lounge with the new overmapper table leg. So this is the table that, somewhere or other, there's a lever. Somewhere, there's one here, just here. So this slides, spins. So if there's two of you in the van, easily jump in like that, and it also goes down, so this can be an extra bed, and it comes with the tick cushion, which is the cushion that goes on the table to make it into an extra bed. And what we've done, if you come around this side and have a quick look, is we've done padding on the wall against the fridge so that it is comfortable to sit in that corner over here, but without having the big bulky cushion, which reduces your sitting space, because we were really trying to keep the caravan to the minimum length that we could achieve whilst fitting all of this in. Alright, so we've got the L-shaped lounge that kind of works like a club lounge as well, and could be a bed for a small person. And then we've got the large compressor fridge. So that's the Dometic, this side. So the Dometic compressor fridge, so that's the 224 litre. Okay, so that's awesome fridge. We've got, next to the fridge, full height pantry. So, and we put the Nick pole drawers in here. So soft close, and that is heaps of storage. So, and full use of that space there. I'll just go around because that's easier than sort of jumping backwards and forwards. In the bathroom, in this particular van, we've got the Dometic toilet. It's basically the same as the Thetford, and that's really just based on availability at the moment of what's available in the market. There's such shortages of everything. Over here, we've got a large cupboard which is accessed from outside, which I'll show you when we go outside. And then on top, we've got storage here and another large storage space there. So that's perfect for towels, sheets, those sort of things. So Bernie really was thinking about this caravan as something that you would live in for an extended period of time. After his trip away last year, yeah, he snuck out between lockdowns, not illegally, but snuck out, and he actually lived in his caravan for 5 months. And when he came back, this was his thoughts about how he would have his ideal caravan, and it's come up really amazingly well. So we've got the sink here, which is slightly recessed, which gives me more space. Fold down there with more storage under the sink, and then drawers there with plenty more storage. Over here, the washing machine, which is our standard 3.5 kilo top loading washing machine, so that all works well. And then close that down. Cupboards up here, so that's your toothbrushes and toiletries and all that sort of thing, so a lot of storage space there. And then our nice big shower with the full opening door. So the bathroom's actually big enough to have the full size shower, full opening, but it's not gigantic. It is big enough if I want to shut the door, dry myself, get dressed, there's enough room in here to do that, so without being enormous like we've got in the Grampian. Heaps of storage here under the sink, so big drawers. Microwave with the angled cupboard and angled bench, so that gives me a lot more bench space for the amount of space in the van. Standard lights over the sink. We've got the mixer tap range hood, full oven, so that's all standard in all our Hilltops. More drawers, more storage over here, so there really is actually a lot of storage in this van. Up here, sorry, look, I just want to find the electricals. So electricals must be in this cabin here. Okay, so Bernie's got lithium batteries. He's got two 150 amp hour lithium batteries, an auto switching inverter which gives us 240 volts all the time through the caravan, water tank gauge, battery gauge, hot water service, pump switch, and 12 volt fuses for the van. So actually a really awesome setup. This van will stay on with 240 volts throughout the van without being plugged into power. So you can run the air conditioner probably for 1 to 2 hours without being plugged in. Any electrical appliances, microwave, coffee machine, that sort of thing, you can run all that off the batteries. So over here, both sides of the couch, we've got 12 volt, sorry not 12 volt, USB outlets, so they're perfect for charging your phone or your iPad. And the same thing next to the bed on both sides, we've got those USB outlets. We've got a Sirocco fan, which is right behind you guys right there. So that's over the bed, you can have one or two. We've got one in here. Bernie's gone with the Dometic dust reduction system. So that's a snorkel up on the roof and a filter up in here, so that when you're driving along, you've got positive pressure of filtered air through the caravan to keep all the dust out. And I'll turn off the light. We've got the large hatch over the bed, which is, I think, more attractive than the small hatch as well. And of course the IBIS for air conditioner. All right, security mesh on the door, and the roll down blind rather than the curtain. As is standard in all our Hilltops, we've got the Ranger pull down flywire and pull up block out blinds, and they're magnetic, so there's no catches to go flying off into the van and having to find them, as some windows have got. I think that's really the inside. It's only a quick look around. I'm going to now take you outside. I'm going to ask you to give me a minute to put my shoes on, and then let's have a look around outside. Okay, here we are on the outside now, ready to go. Now we're at the back of our workshop area. There's stuff everywhere, but I think you're about to see the van properly and see what I'm talking about. Now it's really important to note, this is not a standard setup Misty van. This has got heaps of extras on it, and it's set up for Bernie with all the things that he wanted on it. So it's got 16-inch wheels with this, that's one spare on the back. He's got two jerry can holders, one on each side of the spare wheel, external shower, and big work light and safety Dave camera up the top. Okay, now coming down the side here, we've got the picnic table at the back here, which is convenient. It's what you used to, the plastic on it there. That's got, that one doesn't have a light in it. Most of them do have a light in it, but again, as I said, at the moment availability is challenging. External speakers, that's standard. Picnic table is standard. Now Bernie's done something interesting here. He's put an extra storage locker here to maximise the space, because there was a little bit of space in behind the drawers, and so he's got an extra storage locker with power points in there for charging, for coffee machine, whatever it is that you want to fit in there. So that's a great idea, and maximising use of space, but that's an extra. Over here we've got the entertainment hatch, so that's that'll be standard on this model because it works with this kitchen layout. And that's got your 12 volt, your USB, your antenna, your video signal from your stereo if you want to play movies through the stereo, and your 240 volt outlets in there. We've also got a 240 volt outlet up here near the picnic table, and that's so that you can put the coffee machine or the toaster or kettle or whatever there on the picnic table, which works really well for me when I'm away. What else have we got out here? We've got the Dometic Awning. We've got bug lights, or bug-free lights. I shouldn't really say bug lights. So they're the ones that have either orange or white light, and the idea of the orange is that it doesn't attract bugs at night. So, so that's a really good thing. Some places where there's lots of bugs. We've got the door, which is the security mesh, so that separates like that, and really strong security mesh. That's standard on all our Hilltop caravans. The light on the outside there. 16-inch wheels. Now this van's been built with country road suspension, so 16-inch wheels, country road suspension, which is a coil spring and 2 shock absorbers, and we have done a video on that if you want to see it. It's not standard, it's an option, and it's a really good option, one worth having a look at. Coming down the front, tunnel boot with the light in it, and then up the front. Actually, we'll just have a quick... Alright, so let's just have a look at the weights on this. So we've got a tare weight of 2,620 kilos and an ATM of 3,480 kilos. So giant payload, relatively heavy van, but so much on it, and that's why if you were to build it as a standard build, it would definitely be lighter weight. Alright, I think Bernie's done actually a fiberglass roof on the top, and that also adds about 40 kilos to the standard weight. Now, if you have a look on the front, talking about extra weight, have a look at this box. That's a box. So what we've done, we've got a door that opens that way out to the side, and we've got a drawer there, which is for something like a Weber BBQ, just sitting there, and then another tray up here, which is for a cooktop, so just like a gas flat with the burners for pots and things. So you've got cooktop up here, or whatever you want, but, and then the Weber type barbecue in there, and then big work light up the front. In the middle are the gas bottles. So 2 9-kilo gas bottles in there. So they're quite easy to access and well protected, kept out of the weather, out of the rain, and looks really neat and tidy as well. So that closes up in there. We've got the sidewinder jockey wheel, so that if we want to put the stone guard on the front, we still can and still wind the jockey wheel. DO35 hitch. Freshwater tap up here on the drawbar, normal Hilltop connection, so the 12-pin trailer plug, the safety Dave rear view camera kit, and the Anderson plug. Coming around to the other side, got another door for our gigantic boot, and another slide out here. So that could be used for a generator or a fridge or whatever you choose to put in. So really awesome. Just down the other side now, we've got the tunnel boot. That's normal on all our Hilltop caravans with the boot right through. We've got the Swift 28 litre gas electric hot water service. We've got a filler tank there which fills to the 2 95 litre freshwater tanks, and that's our power in, 240 volts in. Work light or outside light on this side of the van, which is standard on all our Hilltop caravans. Down the back here we've got the toilet door. Then in the back corner here we've got a really big generator hatch or storage cabinet, which is what goes under that bathroom cabinet on the inside. Alright, so that's, I don't know if you've got to see inside, but let's have a look. And it's got a light in it, and yeah, really great storage space there. So I think that's mainly it. We've got lithium batteries down here, down the bottom, and that's really the crux of the whole van. There's an Anderson plug down there if you want to plug extra portable panels in. And so yeah, brilliantly set up van. Only problem now is Bertie needs the lockdown to stop so he can go away.